Hey fans and subscribers, it's your host Joe again, and this is your weekly gaming update on June 7th, 2023, here on the Gaming for Insight channel, where I share with you some of the highlights that happened this past week. Sources for these updates are in the description, so sit back, relax with your favorite beverage, and let the channel catch you up on what happened in gaming news this past week. For our first update, Ubisoft is working on a remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. The same studio engaged with the development of Skull and Bones is also engaged with the remake. The remake is in early stages. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the fourth main entry game in the overall saga of the Assassin's Creed series and released in 2013. For our second update, the story-based DLC for the Callisto Protocol titled Final Transmission released this past week. The plot involves retrieving Mahler's data to prevent the virus from escaping the prison. Players will work to transmit Mahler's data off-world. The DLC has a new melee weapon for players to use, a new kinetic hammer specifically, with melee attacks extending to light and heavy ones. A new enemy is also in the DLC, and it is a combination of biophage and UJC security units. The weapon is referred to as the Biobot. The Callisto Protocol released December 2nd, 2022, and players take on the role of Jacob Lee traversing Black Iron Prison on Callisto after attempting to deliver a shipment. Players discover the presence of biophages and uncover how their genesis came to be. For our third update, the studio Daedalic Entertainment that developed the game The Lord of the Rings Gollum has shut down. Specifically, the studio's internal development team is shutting down, and the studio will exclusively focus on publishing instead. The shutdown also entails seizing the development on another Lord of the Rings project, which some assume is a sequel to the Lord of the Rings Gollum game. For our fourth update, Dying Light 2 received its Good Night and Good Luck patch this past week, and there is much to unpack. A significant change is the night and day cycles. Volatiles are roaming. The update is designed to make the nighttime have a horror-like feeling, with the involvement even of a new color grading called Darker Nights, that works to reduce the player visibility exponentially. The flashlight is updated to render more dynamic shadows that align to the darker environment at night. Next, parkour changes have come to the new update. A new parkour setting called Physical is available, and it is specifically designed for veterans of Dying Light. Players have the option to switch between auto and manual mode for parkour, which provides the player complete control over sprinting in the game. There is another development with Dying Light this past week. A crossover event is happening between The Walking Dead and Dying Light 2. Skybound Studios of The Walking Dead game will engage in a crossover event. More details are yet to release on this. For our fifth update, Xbox and Bethesda are attending Gamescom 2023 in August. The significance of this attendance is the hype for potentially new or additional details on the upcoming release of Starfield, which launches 2 weeks officially following Gamescom. The sharing of potential updates for Forza Motorsport, which releases October 10th this year, may happen as well. All of this is yet to be confirmed, as it is hype at the moment. Hopefully at Gamescom that begins August 23rd and will elapse over the next 4 days. Well, that's it for this daily gaming update. If you enjoyed this update, subscribe to the channel on YouTube or select the follow button on your favorite podcast service of choice. With that, in the words of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, I should go.